RSL fans, good evening to you and welcome inside of Rio Tinto Stadium. Friday Night Soccer, RSL and the Vancouver Whitecaps coming off the All-Star break, and that man back from Philadelphia. Played a good 34 minutes, set up the game winner the other night.
They're making 0 changes off that 2-1 win against San Jose. DeMerit, the number 6, that is the big player to keep an eye on. He played 90 minutes against Chelsea, spent 13 hours in the airport. Watson Cirabo in the back. Luis Gil on the right-hand side, but Kyle Beckerman, 34 minutes against Chelsea, completed 21 of 21 passes.
Matchup between the Whitecaps, the improving Whitecaps who sit 5 points behind Real Salt Lake in the Western Conference standings. I'm going to tell you, Brian, I think the West in September and October is going to be really interesting if the Galaxy continue their surge. If the Whitecaps continue to do what they do, and we know Seattle's never going to sit still, this could be a really interesting race in the West.
22 starts, 22 games, 1 goal, 4 assists.
Gil, shot, oh, just high and wide! Well taken by Luis Gil and a goal kick for Joe Cannon. And that had to be a tough ball for Cannon coming out of the shade and into the sun.
We talked about possession and how valuable it can be when you pull out wide. That triangle passing comes back. Luis is just tucked in centrally. Watch the first touch. Javier sets him up perfectly outside the right. Perfect. Strikes, and unfortunately 6 inches up over the bar. But Luis Gil, you can tell he's starting to get into the game early. Against San Jose the other night.
Javi in the box. Taken down, nothing. Back out Beckerman. Drive deflected. Espindola now. Cuts it back to the right. Chipping backside, headed. Oh, a harsh foul on Beckerman. And Stott points to the spot. That's going to be a penalty kick. Stott gives the sign. Sabo approaches. It's 1-0 Real Salt Lake. 34th minute. RSL makes them pay for the DeMerit mistake in the forearm.
I'll take another look at the foul committed by DeMerit. Good possession for RSL. Clipped in ball from Fabiano Espindola. Watch the right arm. Left arm comes across the body. Take another look. Left arm comes across the face of Beckerman. Look to have an uncontested header. And as DeMerit comes across, that hand comes across Beckerman's face. Kevin Stott wasting no time. Sabo's up. Cannon commits left. Ball goes to his right. Also notice the way he slows down potential offensive scoring opportunity.
Mattocks in, fires it wide. Oh, that was a beautifully weighted ball. You were just saying it. From Robson, and Mattocks ran onto it and just shot it wide.
He finds good spots, but watch how quickly he gets his head up. Just a simple clipped up ball, and it's not outside, it's on the inside shoulder. But it's far enough away from Nat Borchers that it's perfectly set up. And it's a great idea, and unfortunately for Darren Mattocks, he just clipped it a bit too far past the outside left post of Nick Raimondo.
Mattocks behind the defense. Mattocks, he'll put it in. Mattocks has leveled the match in the 52nd minute. And we're leveled at 1-1 in the 52nd. Mattocks with his 7th goal of the season. And Vancouver on the board here tonight in Salt Lake City.
Well, full credit to Darren Mattocks because he's had absolutely no opportunities. Look at how many red shirts are around the ball. Little clipped in from Camilo. Ball skips away from Nick Raimondo. But watch the speed of Mattocks. Gets in, lets it run. First time ball, first time finish, empty net. 1-1 on the road for Vancouver. And realistically, their best goal scoring opportunity so far tonight ends up with a ball in the back of the net.
We saw RSL dodge 2 or 3 bullets in the first half. Could not dodge that one, and Mattocks made them pay. Robson. He'll float one long for Mattocks again. Mattocks is on. Mattocks is in. Back across Davidson, a shot off the post!
It's a simple floated ball from Barry Robson. 3rd time we've seen him perfectly loft the ball. But the player following this all up, June Davidson. The number 27 is the holding defensive midfield.
Back out again for Ned. Serve back in. Sabo goes high, knocks it down, and in! It's a goal for Saborio! Tonight for Sabo, and in the 59th, it's 2-1 Real Salt Lake. 13th on the season.
And another assist for Javier Morales, but I want you to keep an eye on the combination play. Morales and Grabavoy. Grabavoy steps away and he makes the right decision. Instead of trying to take DeMerit on at the byline with a relatively low level of success if he does, comes back, first time ball, and Bonjour just gets caught underneath. Sabo up like a salmon, snap header.
Camilo. Rocha into the box. Mattocks. Mattocks a shot over the top of Ramondo.
Build up on the other side. Top of the Bucks. Simple ball laid off on the near side. Rocha back inside. Good feet. Good soft feet from Darren Mattocks. Can't keep his shot on frame.
Score Camilo beyond the defense. Big save Ramondo. Back in front. Snap header. In front still, and Mattocks sends it over the top. Oh my goodness. Big save by Nick Ramondo. And it only took seconds after Kenny Miller came in. And the Whitecaps nearly leveled this match.
Any questions about Nick Ramondo tonight? That's a big save right here. Isolated, Camilo gets inside. Wants that near post. Good decision by Ramondo. He does not cheat. Stands his ground. Just a little punch. Deflects it out and wide. Height, width, distance.
Sabo. Uh-oh. Espindola. Fabiano. That's going to be a handball on Cannon.
Yep.
It's a handball on Joe Cannon.
Straight red. It's the right call, and Joe had to make a decision. The moment Joe Cannon elects to commit off his line, he's stuck in no man's land. If he doesn't get the ball, he can't allow that ball to go in. Watch the word rate. It's not a bad idea from DeMerit. The problem was Fabian was reading that the whole time. And give credit to Fabian. There's two ways to think about this. You see the tackle coming. You can either like scoop it.
Robson. Wide, Richards. Back across, Miller. Oh, snap header wide. The Scotsman nearly got his first on a beautiful pass by Richards.
Well, Kenny Miller doesn't need much. He chases the play down that left-hand side, just dips inside at the last second, lays himself level. Look at this run. Cuts back inside, snap header. Look how much power he gets on that.
Still a very dangerous team, even down a man here. Robson in, and over the top. That should about do it.
What a terrible, terrible decision from Barry Robson.
And it does. Kevin Stott blows his whistle and tells us 90 minutes of soccer have been played here tonight at Rio Tinto Stadium.